Switching gears, here's a question we got about rent assistance in Oregon. Amanda saw that Oregon's rent assistance portal reopened this week, and she wrote, "Has there been new funding approved?" And then she added, "Are applications only being processed for new applicants that have not received assistance, or can those who have received help apply again?" Amanda, great question. So to answer the first one, yes, new funding has been approved, courtesy of the Oregon State Legislature. You might remember lawmakers met for a one-day big special session in December, and they approved, among other things, $100 million in rent assistance. And they did that because federal rent assistance had run out by that point. In fact, Oregon was one of the first states to see that happening and then supply new state funding. And officials say they have enough money on hand this time around to help between 6,000 and 9,000 households.
We're going to have a window of time for folks to apply. And then once we collect sufficient applications, then we will begin processing those new applications as they come in, rather than having kind of a folks on a continual basis process those applications.
Do you know when that window might close? I'm sure to some degree it depends on how many come in.
Yeah, it does. We're looking at about 3 to 5 weeks. That's our estimate, but it really does depend on the volume of applications.
Okay, so 3 to 5 weeks, but it could be shorter if a ton of applications pour in. So keep that in mind if you need this help. Now to Amanda's second question, which is something experts say a lot of people are likely wondering if they got help, say, early in the pandemic, but they have still had to forego work to stay home with kids, or if they've lost shift work due to COVID restrictions, closing businesses, those kinds of things. Can people get help a second time around?
Thank you for that question. And again, my heart goes out to folks that are needing additional assistance. So prior to December 1st, when we had sufficient dollars, we were allowing folks to come in, a second time and get additional assistance. With these state dollars, because they're so limited, we're not able to offer that opportunity. And so what I would tell folks that have received assistance previously and are looking for more assistance is your best option is to go to one of those local rental assistance programs or to your local community action agency, because they also received dollars from the legislative session to help with short-term emergency rental assistance. So the good news is that there are still some dollars out there for folks to be able to get additional resources.
So again, that's advice for people needing help a second time around. And Amanda, we hope that helps. For those looking for help a first time, this is the website, OregonRentalAssistance.org.